And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off, for me, Game 2 of a triple header here in Bay Minette on JockJive.com as the Coastal South women are about to take on Calhoun. You might be wondering, Jason, why do you say triple header? Well, the Lady Coyotes softball team, as we speak, is playing Game 2 of their doubleheader with Coastal South. The games were originally scheduled for tomorrow, but they got pushed up a day because of a strong chance of rain tomorrow. So we broadcasted the first game. We broadcasted Game 1, which PSC won 4-2. And the last time I saw the scoreboard before coming in here today, PSC was up 10-3. So Coastal South in trouble of getting swept to open the 2025 season. This is a battle of teams that play in Division I in the ACCC. Calhoun coming in at 11-8 on the season, 2-2 in conference play. Coastal South at 8-11 and 1-3. Folks, my apologies. I'm on the, thankfully, on the back end of this sinus/cough thing that's been going all around. Of course, you know, that Arctic storm that we had roll through our part of the world a week ago didn't help. Calhoun wearing the road blacks with blue numbers. They will start number 0, Jemiah Griffin. Number 1, Kiara Ricks. 12 is Zamira Good. 21, Gabrielle Stigger. And 44, Jasmine Irvin. Lady Yokes will have Kalisha Robinson in the jump circle. And they win the tap, Denver Arnold. Can't get it to go. And it'll be Calhoun ball. Makira Stanbridge is starting, number 3, along with Marley Sullivan, number 11. You mentioned Robinson already. Denver Arnold and Brooklyn Phillips. So Adjison not starting, as looks like number 23 is going to get a foul. Kalisha Robinson. Of course, Game 3 of the triple header, the men at 7:30 against Calhoun. Looking at the ACCC standings before it going on the air, the game of the night up in Tuscaloosa as undefeated Shelton taking on 4-1 Bishop State. So the winner of that game tonight will be leading Division I in the ACCC. 0 for 2 from the line, but the offensive board by Ricks. as Stigger was 0 for 2 from the line. She's handling the ball up top. Shot clock at 5. They're going to have to move quick. Stigger with it. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. As Robinson poked the ball away from number 44, Irvin, as the final seconds of the shot clock tick off. Still no score. About 40 seconds in. In Stanbridge starting for ACCC tonight. Arnold. Dumping it down low. Robinson off glass, scores. South with the 2-0 lead as Calhoun quickly the other way. And that's going to be a turnover as Stigger turns it over. Calhoun's kind of got that Duke Blue Devil look because Duke has the black on blue. Stanbridge with it, being guarded by number 1, Ricks. Arnold using the Robinson screen. She'll fire the 3 ball, air ball. Rebound by Calhoun's number 0, Griffin. Calhoun coming back the other way. A little start and stop, and Stanbridge knocks it away from number 1, Ricks, but Calhoun will keep possession with 25 on the shot clock. These two teams will play at Calhoun for the final game of the regular season, February 27th. Stigger. Down low, Irvin. Kick it back out. 3 ball off the mark by Stigger. The offensive board by Griffin is no good. Battle for the ball down low as Irvin can't get it to go, but Griffin is going to be fouled, I believe, by Marley Sullivan. Correction, Denver Arnold called for the foul. 2 fouls on the Coyotes here in the first minute 36. Candace Bird, the head coach for Calhoun. I'm just guessing, but I would imagine she's a former college basketball player herself, as Griffin makes the first. Misses the second. Robinson the rebound. Stanbridge bringing it across. Comes a screen from Robinson. Stanbridge will pull up from about 13 and hit it. Akira Stanbridge with her first points. 4-1 lead early here for South. It's number 12, good. Stigger, kick out. Oh, through the hands of number 12, good, and a turnover. Again, we encourage you to like us on Facebook, JockJive Sports, the address. Normally on Mondays, Robert will list all the games we're doing, and it's getting really busy this week with the overlap starting with basketball season and baseball, softball, as Arnold with the left-hand dribble cut off. But she's going to be hand-checked, I believe, by number 12. Good. Robert in Andalusia, I believe, as we speak, with LBW baseball, I believe. Of course, we'll be doing LBW baseball and softball this year, so thanks to the powers that be in Andalusia for their support of JockJive. Stanbridge with it with a shot clock at 10. Dumping it down low, Sullivan off glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, Irvin. Good ball moving here, 3 ball near corner, good by number 1, Kiara Ricks, and a little how you doing to the Coastal cheerleaders down there at the end. This is Stanbridge up top. Comes the Robinson screen. Arnold. Shot clock at 12. Robinson, oh, and it's a turnover. Irvin comes up with it for Calhoun. I think we got us a turnover, yep. Stigger picked up the foot before putting the ball down. That's a travel. As ACCC in for Arnold. 6:33 left here in quarter number 1. We're tied at 4. Adjison. She's guarded by Ricks. Almost turned over, and here comes the trap, and still loose. And all alone down low is Sullivan if they can find her. She's got it. Phillips 3 ball off the mark. Offside rebound by Calhoun's number 12, Zamira Good. About 4 minutes in. Urban, nice cut to the basket, and the score by number 12, Zamira Good. Good 1-2 game there with her and Urban. Try to get you we'll go through those standings here maybe at the end of the quarter when we get a chance. Adjison, the start and stop, the floater no good. Battle for the rebound won by Sullivan. Kick out, 10-footer good off glass is number 23, Kalasia Robinson, who has 4 of South 6. Three ball straight away, no good by Griffin, rebounded by, looks like Adjison. Driving in and running in, that should be a travel. No, they're calling a jump ball. It's going to be Calhoun ball. As Maya Griffin and Rowan Clements in. For Phillips and I believe Robinson. About halfway through quarter number 1. Low-scoring game here. We're at 6-all. Urban being guarded by Clements. And I think Clements got a piece of it. Stanbridge does not have the numbers, but she's going to drive anyway and draw the foul. So Stanbridge will be going to the line. Courtesy of Jamira Griffin, number 0, with the foul. And this is our media timeout, the halfway point, so we'll take one here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
The only thing I can think of is the concrete in the steel, but yeah, I'm on. Getting reports that we're getting some glitching in our feed. I haven't seen it on our computers, but that obviously doesn't mean that it's not happening, as Stanbridge missing the first and the second. Battle for the rebound won by Calhoun in the corner, but Clements almost ties her up, but they come out of there with it. Of course, there's a lot, you got concrete walls and the steel girders above, so of course that could be wreaking havoc with internet in here. And that's going to be a travel, as Kiara Ricks got the feet moving before the ball went down. As number 10 will come in, this is Farrah Buckner. As Adjison will walk it across. She's being guarded by number 2, Jayla Turner. Arnold. See the Calhoun men in the house with their gray sweats to our left. Arnold from about 10, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be Calhoun ball. Sullivan couldn't reel it in. So game 2 of a triple header, as I mentioned earlier. We did game 1 of Coastal South softball with Pensacola State, which is going on right outside. It's not been a good day for them. PSC winning the opener 4-2. They were up 10-3 when I walked in here right before the broadcast. Runner in the lane, no good by Calhoun. Griffin comes out there with it. Start and stop, Atchison in trouble. Sullivan from 12, no good. Rebound Calhoun. Just noticed that on our both rosters here, both teams have a 0 or a 00, and both of their last names are Griffin. How about that? Runner in the lane, kick out, 3 ball off the mark by number 0, Jamira Griffin. Irvin with the putback, scored and won. As Rowan Clemens picks up foul number 1. As Phillips in, Robinson in for Sullivan and Clemens. Jasmine Irvin looking for point number 3. And the free throw good. So Irvin converts the and 1. And it's a 9-6 lead for Calhoun as we're closing in on 3 minutes left here in the first. Robert Williamson did some interviews a couple weeks ago with Daniel Myrick, the commissioner of the ACCC, and Dr. Milner, the president of Coastal Alabama, will play 1. And that's a 3 ball by, I believe, Atchison. We'll play 1 at halftime of the women's game, the other at the men's game. Irvin down low, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Irvin had her hands on it, as did Robinson. And it'll be Coastal South ball. Coach Yelding styling across the way with the black jacket, black pants, and the looks like the black Nikes, black and white Nikes. As Atchison brings it across with 2.5 left here in the first. The drive, left-hander, can't get it to go, but she is fouled, I believe, by number 0, Griffin, if that's her second. Yes. As Atchison to the line. Correction, that's only 1 on Jemiah Griffin, as Atchison gets the first. Both teams with 3 fouls here in the opening quarter. That's the Calhoun men you see in the background. I believe they are the Eagles. And Atchison gets them both. She's got 5. It's 11-9 South with about 2:20 left here in quarter number 1. And I think we got us an illegal screen, as Farrah Buckner was not set. So South will be in the bonus on the next one, as Griffin will inbound to Janice Atchison. 11-9 our score, South with the lead. Men to follow at 7:30. Trying to bounce one into Robinson, but too low, and it's a turnover. So I guess we'll do the interview with Dean Myrick here at the half of the women's game. We'll do Dr. Miller at the men's game. Number 12 handling the ball is a Myrick good for Calhoun. She'll drive in off glass and score. Good with 4. And it's 11 all. The 18-footer by Atchison, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Won by Calhoun, but Phillips has her hands on it. I believe this will be Calhoun ball, yes. as Stanbridge will come in for Atchison. 1:41 left here in quarter number one. We are tied at 11. It's also noticing that Coach Lawson, the assistant coach, going with the same look. The black jacket and black pants. Straight white tennis shoes, though. Irvin with the turnaround, no good. She gets the offensive rebound and misses a second one. Robinson the rebound. As Adson will kick far side. Phillips, three, ball in front of the Calhoun bench, no good. And Robinson is going to foul Griffin. This will be Kalasia Robinson's second, I believe. We'll see. Yes. As Sullivan in for Robinson. Irvin will take a breather, and in comes number 23. That's Jemiah Glover. So Calhoun has two Jemiahs. Jamya. Final minute 10 of the first. Three ball, far side, rims out. Battle for the rebound in the lane. It is Denver Arnold coming out of there with it. Stanbridge. Adjison will fire the triple. Off the mark. Denver Arnold the rebound. She'll drive in and draw a foul. Looks like Jayla Turner will get her first foul, so bonus here for South for all of 44 seconds. Denver Arnold has yet to score tonight. And gets the first. Arnold gets them both. 2-point lead here for the Oats. Final 40 seconds of the first. Three ball from the corner, air balled by, looks like Victoria Piles rather, but Calhoun gets the rebound. Baseline drive, stuffed by Sullivan, but she's going to be called for a foul. That'll be Sullivan's first. So Calhoun now in the bonus. As Jemiah Griffin with 1 point so far. Short on the first. JockJive also on X and Instagram, so you can also follow us there. And gets a second. And a turnover. Blocked by Arnold. 15 seconds, so South will get the last shot, possibly. Shot clock is off. Arnold with the short pull-up is good. Denver Arnold with 4. From half court, off the mark, number 12, Zamire good. So we're through 10 minutes of play. South up 15-12 here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone. Because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's coastal Alabama.
Back here in Bay Minette, we'll go through this schedule. Statewide, LBW is at Sneed tonight. Southern Union at Gadsden. Lawson State at Hanceville. Of course, we told you the big one. Bishop at Shelton. Enterprises at Selma. And then, yeah, that's it for tonight's games on the 30th. maybe at the media timeout, we'll give you the standings and the records real quick. As Adson will inbound right in front of us with a 3-point lead. Stanbridge will bring it across the line. Adson. Stanbridge near side with the right-hand dribble. Too high for Adson and a turnover. And Stanbridge said, yep, my bad, coach. I believe yours truly will be back here in Bay Minette, I believe, on Wednesday and Thursday for Coastal South baseball. With Coach Pruitt in his second year. 3-ball from deep by Good, no good, but the offensive board by Calhoun. Something Coach Yelding can't be happy with the first half, quarter and change. 3-ball off the mark. Another offensive rebound. And Sullivan will be fouling number 23, Glover. So that's going to be Sullivan's second. So Sullivan coming out. In comes number 12, Aaliyah Manuel for the first time. Clarissa Winfrey in as well for Sullivan and Arnold. As Jemiah Glover gets on the scoreboard with her first point. And here at the Jack Robertson Arena tonight. And that one off the mark. Phillips the rebound. Winfrey will wait for Phillips and nearly turned over. Threw it right at her ankles. Here is Stanbridge. Manuel. Shot clock at 13. Here comes Adson off a screen of Phillips. She'll drive, runner in the lane. Can't get it to go, but she's going to the line. I believe it was Glover. Nope. Victoria Piles picks up her first. (15-13) South with the lead early here in the second. Adson now 3 for 3 from the line with 6 points. Missing that one. And the rebound by Calhoun. I believe Glover got the board. She has it now, and she's going to be called, or she's going to be fouled, I believe, by Winfrey. Correction, Adson with the foul, her first. Calhoun will inbound, 20 on the shot clock. Down 3. This is Jemiah Griffin. And it's turned over. Stanbridge with it. She'll bring it across. Looking for Phillips. Good job there by Kiara Ricks poking it away. It'll stay South basketball. Men's game to follow at 7:30 tonight. Shot clock at 15. Here comes a screen from Winfrey. Stanbridge off glass is short. Rebound by Calhoun. They'll push, but South has numbers back. Looking for Irvin. Oh, nice hands and nice finish. Took it right away from, I believe it was Winfrey. And a nice spin move for points 4 and 5. This is Manuel off the screen. Stanbridge. Back to Manuel. She'll fire from 20 and hit it. The Emmanuel's first points. It's a 3-point lead here. About 7.5 left in there in the first half. Ricks. Griffin dumping it down low to Irvin. Trying to muscle her way in. Scoop shot. Can't get it to go, and it will be South basketball. As looks like Griffin and Arnold back in. Stainbridge will sit along with number 12, Aaliyah Manuel. Nearing the 7-minute mark. And wide of Griffin. And it looks like Calhoun will call timeout. So we'll take one as well. You know what? Actually, let's hold it here. We were talking about sharing the records with you here. We mentioned Shelton State, perfect 5-0 in conference play, 18-3 overall. Bishop a game back at 4-1 and 10-11. Hanceville 4-2 and 18-3 on the year. So Shelton and Hanceville with identical records. Lawson 2-1 and 15-4. Calhoun 2-2 in conference, 11-8 overall. South at 1-3 and 8-11. Gadsden winless at 0-4, 8-9 overall. Southern Union 0-5 and 4-15. Division II, Chat Valley leading the way, perfect 6-0 mark, 12-5 overall. Coastal North 4-1 and 8-9. Sneed at 4-2, 12-6 overall. Wallace Selma 3-2 and 6-11. Enterprise 3-4 and 5-19 on the year. LBW 1-5 and 3-11. Reed State winless 0-7 and 0-12 respectively. So Calhoun will inbound far to our left, Griffin, as South gonna press full court. Griffin on Griffin, for a moment anyway, as they get it across. 20 on the shot clock. Top, Strigger. Strigger gets it back. She'll drive baseline. Put up a floater, no good. Irvin battling for the rebound. As Winfrey called for the foul. Looked like Irvin was close to throwing an elbow there. You saw the arm come across. As Jasmine Irvin has 5 so far. Talking with some high school kids back in Gulf Breeze on the Sports Center at the Gulf Breeze News about these shoes that are out. Now you see Irvin wearing them that are 2 different colors. They buy them that way. That's an interesting look. We got, looks like turquoise on one side and orange on the other side. As Irvin misses both. But again, another offensive rebound for Calhoun. Another 20 seconds. Shot clock now down to 10. Shania Hurd, number 20, and it's turned over. Griffin with it. She puts one up, and she is fouled. She will go to the line. As Strigger will be called for her first foul. Maya Griffin has not scored tonight. She has 2 chances here. Missing on the first. Gets a second. 4-point lead here for South as we're closing in on the 6-minute mark of the half. This is Amira Good up top. She gets it back. They'll try the left side with Hurd. Correction, that was number 10, Buckner. Shot clock at 3. They're going to have to put it up quick. Beat the shot clock, I believe. Can't get it to go, but the offensive board, no. Are they calling the violation? Calhoun's claiming she got rid of it before the horn, which probably cost Calhoun 2 points because Irvin gets the rebound all alone underneath as Coach Bird for Calhoun pleading her case to no avail. Arnold. Griffin. Back to Denver Arnold. She'll fire a 3. Off the mark, Irvin the rebound for Calhoun. Tipped by Atchison, but Calhoun will keep it. This is Ricks, number 1. In the corner to Buckner. Back up top to Ricks. Shot clock at 10. Irvin down low against Phillips, and the offensive foul. Phillips taking the charge on Irvin. That'll be her first. As Naomi Wack, number 2, in for the first time for South, along with Stanbridge. Winfrey sitting along with Griffin. It's 4:57. That probably should have been the media timeout, but maybe they'll take it on the next dead ball. But we'll see. Free ball in the corner by Arnold is good. Denver Arnold with 7. Calhoun working around the perimeter. Irvin down low. Muscling one in off the glass. It scores. South lead is 5. Stanbridge. She'll fire a triple and hit it. Akira Stanbridge with points 3, 4, and 5. Trying to find Irvin. The kick out to Jemiah Griffin, far side. Into the lane, and that should be a travel, but they're calling a jump ball as Phillips gets the tie up. I believe it was on Buckner, who took 2 steps. But Calhoun will keep it on the alternating possession with 3:55 left. Long NBA range 3 off the mark by Good. Arnold gets the weak side rebound. Stanbridge. Kick out. 3 ball by Wack. Way off the mark. Apparently it'll stay South basketball. 17 on the shot clock. 3:37 left here in the first half. Arnold. Adjison from about 15 hits it. She has 8. Just noticing, it seems to me that these 10-minute quarters seem to go faster, or 2 10-minute quarters as opposed to the 20-minute half. Irvin, drive, kick out. Seems like it runs quicker. Maybe it's just me. Good to Griffin. Rooming around the perimeter, 3 ball near side, off the mark by Piles. And I believe Irvin just picked up her second. That is her second. Adjison being guarded by number 4, Piles for Calhoun. All the way to the glass, scoring, and the foul. What a finish. Adjusum now with 11. As Jemiah Glover picks up the foul. Again, men's game to follow at 7:30. Adjusum coming off the bench. And converts a three-point play. As Gabrielle Stigger comes back in for Calhoun for number 4, Victoria Piles. Full court pressure again by South, but Calhoun gets it across. Three ball rimming out by Turner. Arnold tips it to Adjusum. Arnold with the reverse, no good. You can hear Coach yelling from across the way. Come on, Denver. On the reverse layup attempt. It's a 13-point lead all of a sudden. Baseline drive, the kick out. Good ball movement here by Calhoun. Looking for number 23, Jemiah Glover. Back up top, shot clock at 8. Long three, good by number 12. Jemiah Good now with 7. Whack, top of the key. To Arnold. Left-hand dribble, pulls up from about 14. Wide right. Bodies on the floor, battle for the rebound. It'll stay South ball thanks to the Brooklyn Phillips good hustle as Sullivan will come in for Arnold. So right now it's Adjusum, Sullivan, Phillips, Stanbridge, and Whack on the floor for South. 1:48 left, 10-point lead. Sullivan has it. Phillips screaming for the ball, top of the key. She'll fire a long three, that's off the mark. Battle for the rebound, won by Stigger for Calhoun. Near corner, three, air ball, Whack the rebound. As Coach Yelding will call a timeout. And you're watching Coastal South basketball here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Stanbridge with a miss. Whack with the offensive board. Can't get it to go, but she's going to the line. We may start and stop and start the broadcast here at the half. See if that solves it, because I'm noticing when you move it, it does look a little jagged, as opposed to being very smooth, as Whack goes 1 for 2. Minute 9 left here in the half. I think Sullivan's going to be called for the blocking foul on Glover. That's going to be her third. Oh, correction, just 2. He's given her one earlier as Irvin and her 2 fouls are coming back in. So Coach Bird rolling the dice here that Irvin won't get number 3 here in the final 57 seconds. Off the screen, 3 ball, good by number 2. Jayla Turner, those are her first points. 31-23. Phillips. Driving in, nice spin move. I believe it was partially blocked. Sullivan the rebound. She's going to the line. Glover picking up her second. Correction, her third. Marley Sullivan in the line, Marlee, and she gets the first. Her first point of the night. Sullivan gets them both. About a 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Long 3 off the mark. Another offensive board for Calhoun. Irvin driving in, and another offensive foul as Phillips picks up another one. On Irvin, that'll be her third. It was interesting because the referee blew his whistle and took like a second and then put the arm the other way. Shot clock is off. It should be off. There it is. 13 seconds left. 10-point lead here for South. Adjusum. Drive, the kick out. Griffin 3 ball from the corner, no good. Rebound Calhoun, 2-1, and they're not going to get a shot off. So that'll do it for the half. Coastal South with a 10-point lead, 33-23. Correction, we have an interview with Daniel Head that Robert did a couple weeks ago, so we'll play it here at the half.
Time for another conversation with the AD at all the Coastals, Daniel Head. Coach, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, Robert. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for having me on again. And, we're excited about the 2025 version of the Coastal Alabama Coyotes.
Amen. A happy New Year to you as well. And by the way, I noticed, I'm sorry, I just can't not refer to you as coach every now and then. So, you're a longtime coach. Now AD, but occasionally it slips on me.
Well, I have worked my way back. I'm now the third assistant for my son's T-ball team. Mainly, my job is to make sure I've got everybody in line in the dugout to come up to bat, and I keep the scorebook some. So, I still got it in me. The 5-6-year-old. That's about what probably the level I needed to be coaching at. For years, I tricked some college kids for a while, but I've got down to the level that I'm probably more destined for now.
Well, I'm not sure if I agree with that, but congratulations on your new job, coaching wise.
Thank you.
By the way, all right, let's talk about basketball first, because we're really coming into the most significant part of the season now. And though this might be played, later in the month, we are recording it the 1st of January. So let's talk about conference play where the Coyotes are concerned. Coastal South, Coastal North. Really, it looks like, all of them are looking good coming out of non-conference to conference play.
Well, we really feel good about our basketball programs and our coaches that we have running those programs. They've done a great job this year and all season getting their teams ready to go. We have our Division I program in Bay Minette. The Division I conference season starts actually Thursday night. They begin conference play Thursday night, and we host Shelton State and women's and men's here in Bay Minette. So it'll be a good test coming out of the gate with Shelton State, who's been a perennial powerhouse in women and men's over the last decade or two, and so. But we're excited about the opportunity to go out and compete and start the conference season. And Coach Robertson and Coach Yelding have both played a really tough non-conference schedule to prepare their teams for the conference grind, and I feel strong about our programs and where they are. We got both teams are kind of in a rebuild and young, but they're junior college young doesn't mean anything, because you got to get ready to play, and so they're ready, and we hope that that transfers onto the court and as we get going in conference.
I should have looked prior to coming on the air or doing this conversation with you, but I know since the renovation of Jack Robertson Arena, the losses have been few and far between, especially for the men's team. Have they even lost on their home floor?
Yeah, they've lost. They lost a couple games this year at home. They played some. They lost a tight game against Pensacola, and I think Pearl River right before Christmas. They had, it was a really good game, tight game, and but they've had a good season. We're really, Coach Robertson right now sitting at 8-4 in the non-con, and then Coach Taylor and they're 2-1 in conference in Division II in Monroeville. So they're sitting right there at the top of the standings. They got a big conference game Thursday night. Got Reed State, who's kind of the newer program, second year, but that we're right down the highway from each other. So it's turned into a little friendly rivalry, and great chance to start the 2025 conference season with those guys Thursday night. And then Coach Armstrong also, they're undefeated, tied for first in conference. She's there. A lot of that team's back from last year's run, and she's brought some new kids in that have added value to the program, and we're excited about their season again. As they come off the defending ACC and South District champions.
As a matter of fact, I mentioned to Mandy, and last year's squad obviously very good. They win the district and advance on towards the district championship. But I think this year's squad may be a better team than last year's for her.
I think they're more versatile. I think they're still trying to find their chemistry a little bit. They played really well there before Christmas. That was a great game. We've had, funny, we have the coastal teams. We have coastal North and South, and we have a friendly rivalry. All of our coaches, they're peers. They have great relationships, but it is kind of cool when we get to play each other. And so they've both played a home and home in the non-conference, and both the women's games went in overtime, and both the home team won both overtime games. So that's been a really cool little rivalry there. And then the games between the men's games have been really, really intense and great games also. So it's been fun. That's the cool thing. Everybody's like, oh, you play each other. Well, we got good people in our organization that, we all, we understand and respect each other, and it's fun when they get a chance to compete against each other. And except for me, because, now I don't know whether to cheer for everybody or not cheer for anybody.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing where I'm kind of stuck on so I just kind of try to do the best I can to blend on those games.
To be neutral.
Yes.
Baseball, softball coming up at the end of the month. So we've got that time of the year where we're blending sports. And interesting concept where Coastal North is concerned, because Coach Griffin is calling it a career at the end of the year. Isn't it a little unusual to blend coaches, which I like it? To me, it kind of smooths that transition. But isn't that kind of an unusual concept?
It is. But that was something that, Dr. Milner, our president, really thought that would be the best path for us to move forward, to keep continuity with our organization. Bruton baseball has gone, those kids and that program they've been dealt a lot of adversity over the last few years, there we had the consolidation and, the changeover. And then we had Coach Blevins and his passing, and it was just awful. And those kids went through that. And then we had an interim coach. Then we had another coach for one semester. And then Coach Griffin, came back to really an opportunity to give back to the program that he helped build, help build. And so we didn't want to lose that momentum, especially coming off the championship season last year. And we feel like we've got another solid team in place in Bruton this year. So The worst thing that could happen is, Coach Griffin retire at the end of the year, and then we go through a 2-month coaching search, and then you got players that may not want to come back or leave, and you have no continuity. And then the recruiting cycle, how can you recruit when you don't have a head coach that's going to be there? So this was a win-win for us. Right now, Matt Collins is our new going to be the head coach after the season, and he's been dynamic, hitting the ground running, and recruiting hard. And he and Coach Griffin are the coaches there this year. He's the assistant. Coach Griffin's the head coach, and basically he's the associate head coach. They are working hand in hand. Coach Griffin's letting Coach Collins basically make all the decisions about the future of the program, facility, anything he wants to do, and then they're collaborating on how to be the best program they can be this year.
Going over to baseball in Coastal South, you've got Coach in his second year now there at Coastal South, and was right in the thick of things, about a couple of weeks out of the end of the season last year. So he's kind of already built up this level of expectation for Coastal South.
Yeah, J.D. Pruitt has done a great job. Last year, he took over a program there about a month before school started. That was kind of, we had a lot of our coach the year before knew before the end of the year that he wasn't going to be back. And that's kind of what we learned from, I'll be honest with you. We went through that situation. By the time we had someone hired, there was a 3 or 4 month gap. And it really, Coach Pruitt came in last year, and it was, we were trying to put a team together really fast. And they had a good year. They overachieved, in my opinion. They were in the top 2 of the conference for probably 3/4 of the conference season. Ended up finishing, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there, and made the tournament, and then lost 2 one-run games to the 2 teams that were in the finals, and beat the number 2 seed on the first day, Snead State, that had been a perennial powerhouse. So I think he got some people's attention last year. So I'm sure they'll be coming after him. He won't be underestimated this year. So they'll probably get everybody's best bullet, and they need to be prepared. But I'm betting on them, and they've got a good looking group. They're young, 33 freshmen, but as I said, young doesn't mean anything in junior college. You got to get ready to play. Those guys you're going to have to count on those guys to win, and that's not going to be an excuse. And he knows that, and I know they're not going to make one. They're going to go out and get ready to play, and we're excited about that program.
Going over to softball, Coastal South. Let's start there. Coach Mallory Radwich, to me, has got one of the premier JUCO facilities, and she's put together one of the premier JUCO softball programs.
We will have one of the premier JUCO facilities in about a year. When we get our indoor facility built here in Bay Minette with their stadium and all that's nice. But what we're about to do with the indoor baseball, softball, and locker rooms and all that, that's going to be something that if you're a student athlete and are interested in coming to play baseball and softball, you want to check this out. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss. This is, just from a player development standpoint, the things we'll have in there, and then the nice facilities to be able to work out of and maximize the resources to be successful. But Coach Radwich doesn't need any help. I mean, she's awesome. I mean, they've won, last year they finished 2nd place in the conference 3 years in a row. Before that, they were conference champions. They were runner up in the tournament the year before that. She's got I really liked her team this fall. Good group of kids. They play well together. So I'm excited about their 2025 season coming up, and I know they are as well.
And speaking of renovations, in my conversation with Dr. Milner, suggested there have been some improvements too at Coastal North in the softball facility there.
Absolutely. Every facility has had some version of an upgrade, and there are some that are still in the works. But we've gone in and done some things there with the softball facility, the dugouts, replaced all the boards and painted and lighting, and same thing to the cages. And, we've got our fields are in great shape. We just took on a new company that's managing our turf management. And they're doing a great job. Max Siebert out of Pensacola has done a great job. Our fields look like major league fields right now, and he's the reason for that. And he's actually an alumni, former coach at Bruton, and so it's kind of cool that we have a guy like that who's also a high level scout with the San Diego Padres at the major league level. So it's kind of cool that those things happen there. But we're the Bruton softball, the Monroeville softball, they came off a disappointing year last year after a run of, 7, 8, 9, 10 years in a row of being in the tournament. That's going to happen over the course of time. Sometimes it's just not going to work. But they had a really nice fall. They got better every week as the fall went on. And Coach Childress is, does a great job. She's been in coaching, 25 years or more, and she knows how to win and knows what it takes to be successful. So we're proud of what we have there and are excited about their season coming up also.
We've got 90 seconds, actually about 60 seconds. So talk about the other sports that start this spring.
All right, we've got Monroeville tennis, men's and women's tennis, and they're in their second year. I think we're excited about the improvements from year 1 to year 2. They had a nice fall, and they're definitely better. We've already had our first sophomore sign a scholarship, and that's Craig Blevins, who's Darrell Blevins' son, who's actually a member of our Monroeville tennis team. It's cool. He's signed a scholarship to go on and continue his career and play college tennis at Blue Mountain College, and we're excited about that. And Coach Cowrie Allen, they've been to the national tournament the last 2 years and have fared well, and we're excited about I think they're better this year, so we're hopefully can have a chance to get over that hump for a state championship. And then we have men's and women's golf in Bruton. We're hosting our first golf tournament this spring in Bruton, and that's going to be a really cool thing for that community and that program. And then Lee Huggins down in Bay Minette, the golf program is back, and they're getting ready to go, and we're excited about this spring. So it's upon us. We have all of our sports rocking and rolling right now, and it's a busy next few months, but we embrace it and are excited about all the things we have going here at Coastal.
Coach, you and I will talk again soon. Great to have you as our halftime guest.
Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate all you do for Coastal Alabama, and go Yotes.
And we're back just in time for the start of the second half. As Calhoun will go from right to left here in the second half. This is Turner. Up top, 3 ball, straight away. Rimming, no good. Battle for the rebound. The one by Stanbridge, knocked away from her. It'll be South basketball. And I think we may get a reversal. We might get a reversal here. Yep, it's going to be Calhoun ball. So they get another 20 seconds as they trail by 10. Men to follow at 7:30. Top here, this is good. To number 2, Jayla Turner. Kick out. Shot clock at 12. Sullivan gets the steal. Actually, it's going to be Sullivan and Calhoun's number 10. Buckner on the tie-up. It will be Coastal South ball. Full court pressure by Calhoun. South gets it across with Sullivan. The kick out to Phillips. Up top to Robinson. Off glass, scores. Robertson with 6 points. Free ball from the near corner, off the mark by Turner. Offside rebound again by Calhoun. And they get the second chance points by Stigger. Her first points of the night. Quickly the other way, Robinson rims out. Rebound, Jemiah Griffin. Calhoun with a chance to get within single digits. Up top, 3 ball straight away is short. Arnold with the rebound. Kick out Stanbridge. She fires the long 2-pointer, no good, but she gets her own miss. 20 more seconds here for South. Arnold with it. Up top to Stanbridge. Shot clock at 10. Using the Sullivan screen, she'll put a floater off glass. No good. Offensive board. No good. And another offensive board. Now South's starting to crash the glass. Phillips. Robinson pulls up from 12. Too strong. Rebound Calhoun. Number 12 good with the board. Going all the way in. Floater in the lane. Good. Nice job there. Zamira Good now with 9. They're within 8. Calhoun lingering in this one. Stanbridge. And a turnover. Stanbridge got it back, but I believe got some arm on that reach. That'll be Stanbridge's first. So it looks like Griffin coming in, Adjusam coming in for Stanbridge, and I believe Robinson. So South going a little small with this lineup. Griffin, Adjusam, Phillips, Sullivan, and Arnold. Three ball. Short. Battle for the offensive rebound. Sullivan got it first, but then Adjusam will come out of there with it. 35-27 our score. Sullivan, and going to get called for the travel. Seven, 12 and counting here in quarter number 3. In men's game to follow. Technically game 3 of our triple header in Bay Minette today. We stream the first game of the softball doubleheader with Pensacola State. Good ball movement here. Calhoun, 3 ball. Good by number 2, Jayla Turner. Her second triple, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game. Arnold. Phillips, far corner. Across to Griffin. Arnold near side. She'll fire a 3, and it's good. They answer right back. Denver Arnold with her second triple. She's got 10. Three ball. Calhoun. That's an air ball by Zamira Good. And getting an earful from Coach Bird. Arnold. Some full court pressure here from Calhoun, but they get it across easy. Phillips in the corner. Up top to Denver Arnold. 6:08 and counting here in the third. 8-point lead for the Oaks. Comes a screen from Sullivan. Arnold with the drive. Trying to find Sullivan in the lane. It's turned over. 3-on-2 here for Calhoun. Going off glass, missing, no good. I think Coach Bird looking for a foul. Oh, could have been backcourt right there. As the Calhoun bench erupts, that's off the mark. Rebound by Calhoun. Yeah, Sullivan went backcourt right there, looks like. Teardrop, and another offensive foul. Phillips drawing her third of the night. That one will be Stigger's second. Phillips has not scored, but she's drawn 3 charges tonight. Adjusam. 2 of them on Irvin. Sullivan in the lane from 12 feet, too strong. Rebounded by Calhoun's number 23, Glover. Chance to get within 6 or even 5 here for Calhoun. Bounce pass down low, working his 0, going off glass, in and out, no good. As Maya Griffin coming back the other way. Skip past 3, ball good, Janice Adjusam. That is a big turnaround right there. 14 for Adjusam. As we're halfway home here in quarter number 3, 41-30 our score. As Sullivan tapped it off of Calhoun player as Griffin helps up. Maya helps up Jemiah. And Jemiah will be going to the line after our media timeout here in the third quarter. And you are watching Coastal South basketball on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Back here at the Jack Robertson Arena where Jemiah Griffin, who has 2 points, both at the line, will look to add 2 more. Griffin, for the third time tonight, goes 1 for 2 from the line. She's got 3. 10-point lead for South. As Arnold up top, Griffin. Far side, Naomi Wack in the game. Robinson to Arnold. Shot clock at 16 as Arnold will bring it out. Screen from Wack. And the 16-footer off the mark, rebounded by Calhoun. And the pass too far in front of Kiara Ricks and a turnover for Calhoun. We hear Coach Bird across the way telling her team to drop back. As Adjusum to Arnold. Back to Adjusum. Under 4 minutes now, 3:47 left. In the third. It's a 10-point lead for the home team. Adjusum. Robinson gets it back. Shot clock at 10. Adjusum all the way to the glass and gets it to go. 16 for Adjusum. Down low, scoring, and the foul. As Jemiah Glover gets her first field goal of the day. As the other team's 23, that'll be Robinson picking up her third. Calhoun looking to get within single digits with the free throw. Oh, and it's off the mark. As Stainbridge hustling into the front court. 3:13 and counting here in the third. To Adjusum. Driving in the lane, kicking to Robinson, but too high for her. It's a turnover. As we see Coach Yelding across the other way, saying, slow down. Or Eddie's palms out going to the floor, which looks like slow down to me, as we're under 3 minutes here in the third. Turner. Griffin from about 16, too strong, rebounded by South and Robinson. Adjusum will bring it across. 10-point lead here for South. 3 ball, but I think Phillips will be called for travel. A 16-footer is good by number 23, Maya Glover. She has 5. And Calhoun within single digits. It's an 8-point game with 2:15 and counting. Stanbridge. Robinson from about 13 off the mark. Rebound by Calhoun. We're under 2 minutes now at 1:55. Drive in the lane, the kick out, 3 ball. Rims out. Adson the rebound. Lost the handle briefly, but got it back. Phillips with the triple. She knew it was short. Rebounded by Piles for Calhoun. A minute and a half left here in the third. Calhoun could get within 5 with a 3 ball. Here's Griffin. Turner being guarded by Stanbridge. Piles thought about the 3. Now will drive and gets it taken away from her. Oh, they're going to call a reach in, I believe, on Adjusum. Yelding looking for a jump ball, and that's what I was about to call. He's got a big old smile on his face across the way. He's like, come on, man, that's a jump ball, or something like that. But he doesn't get the call. That'll be Adjusum's 2nd foul. Calhoun will be in the bonus on the next one. Calhoun's only committed 1 foul this quarter. 3 ball right in front of their bench. Air ball, whack the rebound. Phillips trying to use a screen. Calhoun with the switch. Adjusum, the left-hand dribble. Phillips will drive, put up the floater from 12, and I believe Jemiah Griffin will be called for the foul. It is her 3rd if it's hers. Yes. Apparently I screwed that one up. That's only 2. So 2 on her. And they must have called it on the drive as opposed to the shot because South will inbound with 49.1 left. Phillips. Arnold, she'll fire the 3. In and out. Battle for the rebound. Sullivan battling for it. And we're going to have a tie-up with her and Jayla Turner. It'll be Calhoun ball. Again, Calhoun lingering in this one. South can't just pull away. Visitors hanging around. Got about a 9-second differential with shot and game here in the third. Here comes the screen. And they tried the pick and roll. They get it back. Jumper from 12, rims out. Sullivan gets her hand on it. Phillips, but it's going to be Calhoun basketball. Shot clock now off. We're at 16-6. This is Jayla Turner inbounding. Nope, they're going to go with number 12. Good. Near corner, we have a whistle. Calhoun's going to get a timeout. Coach Bird said, I didn't call timeout. And they're going to change it. They're calling an inadvertent whistle. Referee on the far side must have heard timeout. Coach Bird's like, I didn't call timeout. So we'll try it again. Here we go. 15 seconds. This is good on the drive. Off glass. Too strong. Sullivan the rebound. South with the last shot here as Stanbridge brings it across. We're at 5 seconds. She'll pull up from 15 and draw the foul. As number 12, Good can't believe it. But it is on her. It'll be her second. Stainbridge at the line. She's 0 for 2 from the line, but has 5 points. And Stainbridge gets the first. Stainbridge can't get the second, but the rebound, and that's going to do it for the quarter. 10 more minutes to go. It is a 9-point lead for Coastal South here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Was asking some Calhoun folks to my left. I've heard of Calhoun, don't know where it is. They said it's about 80 miles north of Birmingham, so it's quite the long drive to get home. But the good news is it sounds like it's mostly interstate driving. I'll take that over anything else. You see Denver Arnold having a chat with the official. Men's game to follow at 7:30. As Arnold will bounce one into Atchison. So they've got Atchison, Arnold, Sullivan, Phillips, and Stanbridge on the floor right now. Arnold with it. Thought about the three. Now Phillips will fire and hit one. That's Phillips' first points of the night. And a big one, 3 big ones. Make it a 12-point game and a turnover. Stainbridge running the floor, swatted it by Good, and we're going to get a jump ball. With Jemiah Griffin and Arnold, it will be Calhoun ball. That's a big block down there. That could have made it a 14-point game if they get that bucket. Calhoun needs some buckets and then some stops. As Glover will drive off glass, too strong. Offensive board, can't get it to go. That was Irvin, battle for the ball. Won again by Calhoun, scored in the foul on the putback. Glover with a chance for the and one. That will be Sullivan's third. That Jemiah Glover with a free throw could make it single digits once more. And does. Again, Calhoun still lingering in the rear view. Arnold. Stainbridge down low, Robinson. High off glass, can't get it to go. Weak side rebound by Calhoun. Chance to creep closer. Trying to find Irvin. Good probably should have just gone up with that. Tried to get a higher percentage shot, but overshot her teammate as Stainbridge will bring it across here. 8:40 left in the ball game. Trying to find Sullivan. It is tipped away by Glover. South will get it. Will inbound 8:29 left in the game, 13 on the shot clock. Arnold looking for a teammate, finds Atchison. Back to Arnold, 3-ball from the corner is good. That's her third triple of the night, she's got 13. Lead back up to 12. Down low, Irvin, it gets poked away, I believe, by Robinson. Here comes South with the ball on a 12-point lead. Stanbridge with the triple off the mark. Battle for the rebound, won by Irvin. And I believe we're going to get a timeout. I think Coach Bird is calling timeout to give a ref something of the business. So it'll be timeout Calhoun here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone. Because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
That's Coach Yelding near with his back to us down there with the black coat and pants. Wonder if coaches have superstitions like that. If they dress up more than they usually do, maybe it helps them get a win. I don't know. You know, players and coaches have all kind of superstitions. So Calhoun will inbound right in front of their bench. 7:50 to go. They trail by 12. Irvin looking to muscle her way. A nice spin move, and she's going to go to the line. Robinson can't believe it as Irvin kind of turned and spun in her. Actually, it's going to be Sullivan, and it's going to be her fourth. Irvin to the line. She has not hit a free throw, but she does have 6 on the night. And Irvin gets that one. She has 7. Lead is 11. We're under 8 minutes now at 7:40. Atchison will drive. Good defense there by number 12. Good. Pokes it away from her. It will stay. South ball with 18 on the shot clock. And now Coastal South will call time. And we'll take 1-2 here on JockJive.
We are the pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Back here at the Jack Robertson Arena. As South coming out of the huddle with Stanbridge, Adjusum, Arnold, Sullivan, and Robinson. So Sullivan on the floor with 4 fouls. Robinson looking for it down low. Looking to muscle her way in through a double team. Can't get it to go. Sullivan, the offensive board. Lost it briefly, but gets it back. In the corner and cutting to the basket. Stanbridge, but cut off by Irvin, and she's going to draw a foul on Irvin. Irvin can't believe it. Her eyes are wide open. Irvin just had her hands up, but pretty much anyone on the floor is going to bounce off of her. And Stanbridge does to get the foul. So a 2-shot foul. Stanbridge with point number, looks like 7. Free throw good. Actually looked like it was Stigger that got the last foul, so she has 3, so it wasn't on Irvin. Irvin thought they had called it on her, but they didn't. Irvin down low. She draws a foul. Sullivan may have just fouled out. She did. With only 2 points, but she's done a good job on the offensive glass, so an early night for Miss Sullivan. As Clarissa Winfrey will take her place. So South going a little big here with Robinson and Winfrey on the floor. As Calhoun's number 5, that'd be Irvin, will hit her second free throw in a row. Looking for double digits. This will be 10 if she gets this one. And she's short. Rebound South. In a bit of trouble. Robinson. To Adjusum. She brings it out. Off the screen, Stanbridge will put one high off the glass. No good. Battle for the rebound. Won by Winfrey, but she traveled. Maya Griffin will bring it across here for Calhoun with 6:39 left and counting. The 18-footer too strong. Irvin gets the offensive board. Nice spin move, but swatted by Winfrey. She gets it back, throws it in, and saved by Calhoun. Going off glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Robinson. As we close in on the 6-minute mark. Adjusum. And it's stolen away from behind, but a travel is called. Jemiah Griffin picked her pocket, but then traveled. Coastal South with 3 fouls in the quarter, just 1 for Calhoun. As it is stolen away. Here comes number 12, Zamire Good off glass, scores. She has 11. And they're back within 10. Adjusum going to be fouled by number 12. That's Amira Good. That'll be her third, but only the second of the quarter. Brooklyn Phillips back in here for Robinson. Phillips with the triple, no good. The rebound by Good for Calhoun. Free ball near side, airballed by Piles, but an offensive board by, they call a timeout and it would have been a layup. Oh my goodness. Coach Bird called timeout. It was a spin move and there was a Calhoun player all alone underneath. So Calhoun down just to one timeout here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Get a shot of this young man down here getting down here to Montel Jordan. Now we get back to the action. Calhoun will inbound under the Coastal South bucket. 5:14 to go. They trail by 10. And it's out front to Good. Free ball. Off the mark by Piles. And another offensive board. No good. Another offensive board. It's going to be on the floor. They will not get the and one. Calhoun is absolutely killing South on the offensive glass. That is going to be Phillips's second foul. And they're going to throw one up top to Griffin. Down low, Irvin off glass. Oh, can't get it to go. As Winfrey will be called for the foul, her second. This looks like Calhoun's just going to pound it down low. Keep pounding. Down to Glover and Irvin, who's now at the line shooting two. We're at the halfway mark here. 5 minutes left to go here in the ball game. And can't get it to go. And gets a second. 9-point lead as we're at the halfway mark. Adjusum. The floater, no good. Rebound by Calhoun. Adjusum slow to get up. They got numbers the other way. Actually, South does have all four of its other players. Back three. Ball rims out. Adjusum the rebound. Stanbridge up ahead of everybody. Oh, no foul call. And the rebound by Calhoun. Stanbridge looks like she got hit across the head. Three ball, no good. Irvin the offensive board. The spin move. She's blocked. Oh, no, the foul is called on Winfrey. Looked like Winfrey got all ball, but instead the foul, it'll be her third. So Winfrey with three, Robinson with three, and Robinson will come in for Winfrey as Irvin back to the line. Irvin is 3 of 8 from the line. And 3 field goals puts her at 9. As her teammates say, hey, you can do this, let's go. Or something like that. 4:21 left here in the ball game. Men's game in about 20 minutes. And 0 for 2 this time. But Irvin, the offensive board, again. Glover, the kick out, 3 ball. Too strong by Good. It'll be South basketball. Phillips. The drive, the jumper in the lane, gets the roll. Phillips with 5. I believe all in this quarter. Glover from 17, too strong. Irvin, the board, and going to the line again. Thinking if she can get another free throw, she's easily going to have a double-double. As Adjusum will pick up her 3rd. As Irvin gets the first. And misses the second. And another offensive board from Calhoun, and a foul by Arnold on the perimeter. There with 5 fouls, so Calhoun is shooting the rest of the way. That kind of gives them a crack, an opening here. They're going to be shooting free throws for the last 3:42. Meanwhile, they've committed only 2. As Rowan Clements will come in. Try to get Clements on Irvin. Trying to get her off those offensive boards. Free throw good by Good. She has 12. Make it 13. Again, 8-point game. Adjusum. Comes the screen from Robinson. Adjusum will kick it back out to Arnold. South needs to run a little bit of clock. Here comes the Clements screen. Arnold will fire from 18. It's short. Rebound Calhoun. Kick out, 3 ball. That's an air ball. Wasn't even close. But again, another offensive board. Good with it. Turner. Down low, Irvin finishes. They're within 6 with 3 minutes to go. You can tell the body language on the benches is quite different. Visitors from Calhoun are into this one. Adjusum, the spin, the turnaround. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on the floor, but we'll see. As Zamira Good just picks up her 4th. Some big free throws here. Janice Adjusum. She's 4 for 5. And Adjusum misses the first. This is the game that South can just not can't put Calhoun away, and they've battled and battled. Even with that free throw, it makes it a 7-point game, and I believe Coach Yelding has called time. So both teams with 1 left here on JockJive.
path. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Back to the action here at the Jack Robertson Arena. It's only a 7-point game. Glover will kick it out. Good ball movement here. Baseline drive. Looking for Glover, but she loses the handle. And we're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay Coastal South basketball. So according to the scoreboard, South has 2 timeouts left. Calhoun has 1. The possession arrow will now go to Calhoun on the inbounds. Whack with the turnaround, and it's blocked. Calhoun with numbers going the other way, all the way to the glass. Scoring is Myra Good. It's a 5-point game. Brooklyn Phillips quickly to the bench, or to the scorer's table. Stanbridge. Here comes the screen from Whack. Stanbridge in trouble. She gets it back. Oh, that's going to be a body block right there by Jayla Turner, but it's, I believe, only the 4th. So Whack will come out, Phillips in. So South will be shooting on the next foul. Calhoun already in the bonus. Phillips. The 3 ball, short. Battle for the rebound. Irvin trying to block off Robinson, and she does. Calhoun could make it a 1-possession game right here. South is led by as many as 14. They can't put the stake in them. Could it cost them? They get it across. Near side. Good on the drive. The floater, no good. Battle for the rebound. Phillips has it. She is knocked to the ground. I don't know if it's a foul on Irvin or she knocked it off of her. Phillips is holding her head. She must have hit her head. Actually, it is a turnover. Calhoun with it, down just 5. Jemiah Griffin, top. Got good thought about the triple. Now she will fire one. It's too strong. Battle for the rebound, and another offensive board for Calhoun. Going off glass, good scores. It's a 3-point game with 1:20 left. It kind of reminds me of South's game at Coastal North where they let one get away in regulation, lost in overtime. Adjusum too strong. Rebound by Urban. A chance to tie with a 3. We're at 1 minute. Good with it. Griffin in the corner. Turner driving, going off glass, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Battle for the rebound, won by Robinson. Stanbridge with it. Look like they're going to D him up. Not fouling. Stanbridge with it with 34 seconds left. Behind the back dribble, and she lost it. It's a turnover. Here comes Calhoun. Good. Knocked into Adjusum. It'll stay Calhoun ball. Shot clock is off. And it looks like Coastal South has called time. So both teams with 1 left. We'll keep it here. If I'm Calhoun, I'm finding my best free throw shooter and get him to drive to the basket. They make 2, they can put the press on. It looks like our men's game might be starting late here. We're at 7:19. And if they get the usual 20 minutes of warm-up, they're going to be starting late tonight. So Calhoun will inbound on our side of the basket. And it looks like Zamira Good will inbound with Denver Arnold defending on the inbound pass. Up top, Bricks. They will drive. The kick out, almost a turnover. We're at 16 seconds. Top of the key for the tie. It's good by Jemiah Griffin. We're tied at 55. We have a whistle. Do we have a timeout? Do we have a timeout? Yes. So it looks like Calhoun has called time. If it is, it's their last one. Scoreboard reads 1 each. Yep, Calhoun has called their last timeout. South led by as many as 14, but Calhoun has battled and battled and battled. And Jemiah Griffin, with her first field goal of the whole night, is a three-pointer that ties it. Men are going to have going to be tough to top this one. If you're South, I'm thinking something toward the basket. You don't need a three right here. They come out with Stanbridge, Adjusum, Denver Arnold, Phillips, and Robinson. Again, Marley Sullivan is fouled out. See the referee saying you can run the baseline. And it looks like Jemiah Griffin will be guarding the inbounds. Again, both teams are in the bonus. Alternating possession will go to Calhoun if there's a jump ball. Here we go. 10 seconds. Here's Arnold. Getting it across. She's going to go all the way to the basket, and a foul is called. A foul is called. With 2.9 left. They're calling it on Jemiah Good, and she is just fouled out. She has 17 on the night, but she's going to have to watch from the bench for the final 2.9 or 2.9 plus 5 minutes. As Jayla Turner will come in. So here is Denver Arnold. She's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. She has 13 points to break the tie. She gets the first. And again, Calhoun with no timeouts. They got to inbound to get down the floor. Arnold gets them both. Here we go. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and it's knocked away from her. Phillips got a piece of it from Jemiah Griffin. They don't get a shot, and South is going to win it. Denver Arnold with 2 free throws with 2.9 to go. And the home team escapes, and I do mean escape, ladies and gentlemen, with a 2-point win over Calhoun. I believe we'll be back in about 20 minutes with the men's game.